Expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Ex, my brother.
No, don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing his ground.
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Ex, my brother.
No, don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing his ground.
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early.
Time after time after time. time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Ex, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing his ground.
Barbershop conversation, guys. Appreciate you guys coming through tonight, man. Thank you guys for coming through. Who we got in the building? Oh, Birdman, Keno, Kane, Adolfo, Benjamin. I totally appreciate you guys coming through, and thank you guys for coming through, man. We got some boxing stuff we're gonna get out the way, and then we go on to the point of no return. hey, so Frank Martin is fighting this weekend. First of all, man, let's get into this. First, let's talk about some social issues as people come in. What was the topic of the day? I don't know nothing about the Meg Stallion and nothing, so have no idea. I don't know. So if you guys wanted, if that's important to you, I don't know. Is he gonna make it? Ooh. Yeah, let's see. Trying to think where I want to start at. Oh yeah, the DJ. Tory Lay says I've been said. Hey, the DJ, man. What's up, Travis? I never think suicide is a way out. Never. No. Suicide is not a way out. Suicide is coward behavior when you have a family. It's coward behavior. I don't care what nobody says. It's coward behavior. You're going to leave your wife with 2 or 3 kids, and you probably was the breadwinner. She may not have been a homemaker. And now you're leaving your parent. What's up, Taiwan? Now you're leaving your family to fend for themselves. And how's she going to go to basketball and soccer practice at the same time? That's a small example. How's she going to pay the mortgage? How's she going to pay for the private school tuition? Suicide is not the answer, man. And another reason why I believe suicide isn't the issue is because it's cool to have compassion because a man died and we're human and this is a human experience. I think the society is getting weak. The society is getting weak where we pander to a man that chose death. I'm going to repeat this again. We pander to a man that chose death. There's real men that chose to get up every day. There's real men in the military right now not knowing if they're going to see their family in 9 months. There's a man right now homeless with made a mistake at 19. Now he's 29 and he has a felon and he can't get a job. He can't get a job, but he's fighting. He's not committing a crime. We need to respect these men. He ain't go to war. He ain't see 50 people get murdered. I don't want to hear it, man. You can call me heartless. You can call me compassionate. You can call me whatever you want. I'm not leaving my family. I'm the first to get on the helicopter and the last first to get on. I'm first to get off and last to get on. This is 23 years in the making. I'm giving up on it now. You know what I mean? Like, how about the dad that's hustling from work to take his son to football practice? You know what I mean? Dad missed dinner. How many times have dad missed dinner? How many times have you said, man, I got to go home. I got to take my daughter to soccer practice. Next thing you know, it's 9:30. What's up, KB? It's 9:30. You ain't even ate dinner yet. You either eating leftovers or you going to go make a run to or Jack in the Box or McDonald's. Many of our fathers are gaining weight for the betterment of their kids, man. They're sacrificing their health for the betterment of their children and their family. How the fuck she gonna pay her mortgage? 3 kids. Now, guess what? She got to perform some tricks now. She got to be a magician. She got to rob Peter to pay Paul. She may have to marry a man just for the money. She got 3 kids. Who wants a woman with 3 kids? What did I do wrong? Now she got mental issues. Now the 3 kids got mental issues. Man, listen, I don't live in a gray area in life. If you ask me a question, I give you an answer. That's how we do it in this house. And I'm not changing for motherfuckers on the internet. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers think the internet like you accountable to the internet. I've never woke up and be like, man, I gotta apologize for this shit. You know what I mean? Like, man, for my opinion, I'm apologizing for what I believe to be true. No, man. And I understand we're human, so you may have a slight, like, you know, like that's sad. You understand what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, it's like, man, no, man, you went out. You left your family like that, dog, and I ain't on it. A year from now, all these motherfucking sympathies, a year from now, when she can't pay her mortgage, she probably lives in West Hollywood. He was 40 years old, so he ain't got nothing in retirement. Even if you in Hollywood, sagging after, you ain't got much in your sagging after account. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend, man, our society is getting weak. Our men are getting weak. You think it's just weed in that weed or THC? You think it's just THC? Is it THC in marijuana? If the government is doing it, you think it? Oh, come on, y'all. The Food and Drug Administration is under one roof. Oh, the funeral gonna be star-studded. Oh, I love him. He was this, he was that. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a God-honest story. I wish Dre was here to validate it. But I went to a funeral last November. Doc, I've mentioned him once or twice, maybe 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times on this show. And he helped me a great deal. Right? Supported me on my campaign when I ran for public office in Whittier. He died last November. I forgot I owed that man $1,000. I literally forgot. He gave me $1,000 for my first film. He let me borrow it, but he didn't really want it back. I gave his wife that $1,000 at the funeral. No one is doing that for that man. No one is doing that. all these tears and these Instagram posts will not pay her rent or mortgage in a year. And let alone the financial component. Those kids, man. Those kids. I have no sympathy for a man. I don't. I have no sympathy for a man because I talk to men every day. I don't really talk to women that much. Outside of Dre, I don't really have conversations with women. I talk to a few men a day, and man, a man quit on his family, dog. Man literally quit on his family. He ain't got post-traumatic stress disorder. I don't care if you got cancer. As a man, you got to secure your family. You got to know you're dying. You got to, you have to prepare your family for your death. I wish all the paperwork was in here. It's in Dre's office. In our old house, Dre and I shared an office. But at this house, she has her own. So I would show you my living trust. I would show you all my LLCs. I would show it to you. They're in boxes. I'll show them to you. And if we're Christian, God heals everything. If you believe in God, like I believe in God, God heals everything. So you kill yourself. You believe in God and you kill yourself. Make that make sense. I don't get it. It don't make sense to me. And I stand on that. What's the results of a man going to prison for life and the results of a father and husband going to jail for life and committing suicide is the same results. A family without a father. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't care how you feel. What are the results? Black people care about how you feel. How did that make you feel? I never forget how a person make me feel. What did they do for you? Because the government don't give two smacks about you, but you worship the government. The Democrat don't give two, but you worship the. What have they done? But they make you feel good. Let's see how much this man was worth. DJ Twitch. I'm just interested. Better be in the millions. Good. I'm glad his net worth is about $5 million. Let's see how long that lasts. He had a $500,000 salary the first 2 seasons at Ellen, reportedly made $1 million each season as a co-presenter. But that salary is gone. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. You understand what I'm saying? It's a tragedy. It's really a tragedy. So he was the breadwinner in his family. He made $1 million. Now that $1 million is gone. Man, it's a rough life out here, man. Rough life out here. So I'm glad he's worth something. Now let's move on. We got a good fight this weekend. Got a really good fight this weekend. We have Frank Martin versus Ali, whatever his name is. And It's gonna be a good fight. I don't know who's on the undercard. Anybody know who's on the undercard? Anybody know? Any other fights exciting enough that we need to talk about? I got Frank Martin winning this fight. I think Frank Martin is more skilled. And I've never really seen the other guy fight. I ain't gonna be honest. I never really seen the Ali kid fight. I've seen Frank Martin fight the last 4 or 5 fights, and I like his skill set. So I got Frank Martin winning that fight. And we had a purse bid that just took place that I want to talk about, and it just validates what I'm trying to explain to y'all. But it is what it is. Y'all gonna believe what you're gonna believe, but it's all coming to fruition. Regis Prograis, I just want to frame it. I want to frame it. Regis Prograis made $1 million, and so did Zapata, right? Zapata, is that his name? Zapata? Yep, facts. And possibly, let me backtrack. The winner of this fight, odds are it could be Tank's next opponent. We'll see. I'll have more information coming to you later. But PBC is planning to stage a vacant IBF junior welterweight title fight between Sabrius Matias and Jeremiah Ponce on February 11th. Sources tell ESPN. PBC won the rights to the bout last month with a $510 purse bid. Matias is one of boxing most underrated fighters. Is ESPN number 9 on the pound for pound list. I'm gonna repeat this again. 2 fighters are fighting for $510,000 for an IBF championship belt. I'm gonna repeat that again. We ain't talking about 115, 112, 118, 122, maybe 126. We're talking about 140 pounds. $510,000. So if they do a 50-50 split, they getting $255,000 a piece. $510,000. How much you gonna get paid on the undercard? $13,000. Oh man, these fight and what the fans say, man, these fighters risk their life, man. Man, they risk their life, man. They You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sunshine when the money gone. Ain't no sunshine when the money gone. Anytime it goes away, Al Heyman ain't gonna pay. He got to run away. He bit off more than he can chew. $510,000 for a championship fight. But y'all ain't got no smoke for Al, though. And we're going to get there. That's a perfect segue into where I'm going. Y'all ain't got no smoke for Al paying these guys peanuts, right? Bob Arum, I mean, Marv Nation paid $2.5 million for a championship fight. Terence Crawford got paid $10 million for a championship fight. We're going to get there. In the same division, Al Heyman is paying $510,000. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Nah, y'all just gonna overstep it because you only black when it feels good to you, or when you can monetize your YouTube channel, or you can hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. Right. We only black when we making money. Give me my money. I'm black if you pay me. Yeah. I'm black if you pay me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Pay me and I'll be as black as you want me to be. Anyhow. Oh, man. So, anyhow, man, let's jump into where we at, man. So, there's been a lot of smoke and all this kind type of conversations about Terence Crawford and what is it, BLK Prime and Blue Blood. But I'm here to tell you guys, these guys aren't Earl Spence fans. They're jealous of Blue Blood. Yeah, they're jealous of Blue Blood. I really believe that, man. I 100% believe that they're jealous of Blue Blood. And I was watching Ego's shit, his Instagram feed. I haven't watched his YouTube video, but I see the titles. I haven't watched him, but I do follow him on Instagram. And I believe, genuinely believe, I swear, I stand on this. Ego really believes that he is worthy of what Blue Blood is doing. It's not about Terence Crawford anymore because the fight is over. The fight is done. It's 3, 4, 5 days after 3 days after the fight. The fight is gone. The fight is over. We got a big fight this weekend. Frank Martin, Lincoln's cousin, became undisputed last night. No way. I mean, 2 nights ago. I mean, 2 mornings ago. Yesterday morning. Yeah, man, it's getting too much, man. And we boycotting fights. So I saw a post by Money Brown. He says, I'm boycotting a duck. All right. So you watch, so you boycott a duck, but you go to a Jews network. I'm saying, like we are circumstantially black at this point. And I'll be honest, I don't know everybody who's talking. So feel free. If you got the video clips, send them to my DM and I will play them and we will go off. I don't care about nobody. Nobody. If your last name ain't Hawthorne, you can get the smoke tonight. Send it to me because I ain't watched no YouTube videos in a minute, man. So I need to keep up. So y'all gotta help me keep up, man. And I think that when we look at the totality of this and we say we black and we say we stand for something, we say we stand for something, we say we stand for something. What about Golden Boy? What about Golden Boy? Didn't Golden Boy call you a nigga? Oh, God, I said the word. But anyway, it's in context. It's a quote. Not the other one. Not the second one, but the first one. Y'all ain't doing nothing about it. Y'all streaming Golden Boy fights. That's why, man, it's a double standard being black, man. It's a double standard. What about those emails? Don't you go to fights? Don't you go to Golden Boy fights? If you're media, don't you stream Golden Boy fights? That's why it is a fraud. People are using these titles and these streams and all these, what you want to call it, for money, for attention, for likes. Yes, they are. And the reason why they do it is because y'all go to it. They want y'all to hit the Cash App. They want y'all to hit the super chat button. They want you to like it. They want you to share it. They trying to, how far do we need to go? Because if we're talking about guarantees, if we're talking about guarantees, your black superhero didn't offer a guarantee. Your black superhero didn't offer a guarantee. We got circumstantial blackness. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. Didn't Terence Crawford sue Bob Arum? Wasn't everybody in this blacker sphere? Everybody in this blacker sphere. This so-called pro-blacker sphere, right? Oh man, Terence Crawford, he was done wrong by Bob Arum. So all y'all started. Y'all called me a coon. Y'all said this and if you wasn't beating that drum, you wasn't black at the beginning of the year. I remember it vividly. If you wasn't beating that drum, oh, Bob Arum's a racist. Bob Arum is this. Bob Arum is that. And then a month later, what happens? Team Haney signs with Bob Arum. And all that shit goes away. I ain't seen a hate top ranked video yet out of you niggas. Damn. I'm getting better. Jesus, heal me. Grab the wheel, Jesus. 45 years of indoctrination with that word. It's going to be challenging, but I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I got too many words up in this lexicon to be using that word all the time. But anyways, all of those videos went away immediately. Gone. Finito. Finish. Where is the top ranked smoke? Terence Crawford's case is still open. Terence Crawford case is still open. They still in mediation or whatever they're in. I haven't been keeping up. So as your favorite fighter goes, so does your blackness. Ah, I get it. So you black as it pertains to your favorite fighter. Oh. So if Golden Boy had a black fighter, you would be advocating for that black fighter. Oh, that's how it goes. Oh, Victor Cruz. That his name? Victor Cruz? Victor. What's the guy's name that fight for Golden Boy? Victor what? Victor. Oh, shit. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Victor Ortiz. Victor Ortiz. I get them confused. What's the one from PBC that him and Berto went blow to blows with? What's their name? Man, anyways, y'all know who I'm talking about. That Victor guy that plays for Golden Boy, that fights for Golden Boy. Oh, y'all love him. Oh, y'all love Ryan. Oh, y'all love Ryan. Oh, man. Oh, Ryan get y'all views, huh? Oh, Ryan Garcia get y'all views, but you're black. Ortiz, thank you. But you're black though. So your likes and your views is more important than your blackness. I get it. Did y'all send me some clips and shit? Because we need to go in on all of them. And I've never seen Ryan Garcia fight. I've never seen him. I've seen highlights, whatever's on Instagram, or if someone play it in a video. But I've never. But you know, I've given up on that Golden Boy shit because ain't no blackness shit. I did the work. I did the work for all you Negroes. Yeah, I can use that. All you Negroes, I did the work. I pulled up on the guy. I stood my ground. I chased Oscar all across the country. And y'all like Victor Cruz, Victor Ortiz. Y'all love Victor Ortiz. Y'all love Ryan Garcia. Get y'all clicks, huh? You show him with his shirt off. And you say, oh, he's on steroids. You're not doing it. You're doing it for videos. You're doing it for likes. Because that's your favorite fighter, right? From Baltimore. That's your favorite fighter. So you black when it's a part of your favorite fighter, right? You're not black when it's gonna cost you time. You ain't gonna make no money on it, huh? When you don't make no money off your blackness, you ain't gonna be black, right? Because guess what? Mikhail Fox still was robbed. I'm probably the only one that still talks about the man. I make it a point to at least bring it up once or twice a month. Y'all saw what WBA and the PB and everybody at that PBC event did to him. Why are we not talking about that? if boxing is corrupt? Y'all talking about the gloves? Oh, y'all talking about the gloves. Oh, that Earl Spence is sponsored by. Oh, is Earl Spence sponsored by Everlast? Oh, so so Everlast conspired. Oh my gosh. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. It makes no sense, man. Y'all just come up with all these plots, man. Y'all come up with all these plots, man, and man, it's insane. That's why I'm telling everybody, these motherfuckers online ain't black. Hit the Cash App. They want you to hit the Cash App. They only like you because it's profitable, because they don't advocate for the little fighters. They don't advocate for the little fighters. The fighters that ain't making them no money. Yeah, man. So I just encourage everybody, man. Encourage everybody. The people that boycotted the Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Y'all sent me him. I gotta watch that. Him too. Everybody getting it. Everybody getting it. I don't give a flying fuck, man. Because at the end of the day, you guys are not media. You guys are literally fanboys. It's not media at this point. It's like a gang. It's like you guys are the Bloods. You know what I mean? Bloods and the Crips. Y'all making Earl Spence, Terence Crawford out to be the Bloods and the Crips. Terence Crawford and Earl Spence don't hate each other at all. No, they know they need each other to make $20 or $30 million. They don't want nothing to happen to either one of them. As a matter of fact, Terence Crawford, for real, would love the bubble wrap Earl Spence. That was a joke. You get what I'm saying? Earl Spence don't hate him. Earl Spence said he paid for the fight. He said he paid for the Amir Khan fight. I interviewed him in Houston. And I'm willing to bet that Earl Spence watched the fight. I don't know if he paid for it, but I'm willing to bet he watched the fight or the highlights. It's literally destroying the sport. I wouldn't say it's destroy. Yeah, everything is the butterfly effect. In addition to destroying the sport, you're making fans draw lines. You have the right to like both of them. You literally have the right to like Earl Spence and Terence Crawford and like one more. Y'all think the funniest shit ever is y'all think that the fighters have the power. You think the fighters have the power when it comes to Al Heyman? You think the fighters have the power when it comes to Bob Arum? Oh my God. Oh, now y'all believe it's in the hands of the fighters. Did you read Devin Haney's tweet yesterday? I want to fight in March. No. It's what Bob Arum say. You fighting in May. Man, I'm gonna put this in, man. If you disagree with me, man, please beam in tonight. Please beam in tonight. Because at the end of the day, if you can drop everything against Bob Arum, if you can drop everything against Golden Boy, and you black, I'm gonna say it again. If you can forgive Bob Arum because your favorite fighter, Devin Haney, is over there, if you can forgive Golden Boy because Ryan Garcia makes you money, Victor Ortiz makes you money, then why don't your ass shut the fuck up and let your brother help propel this BLK Prime to the next level? Oh, but you can't do it because BlueBlood don't make you money, huh? Devin Haney makes you money, huh? Ryan Garcia gets you the most views, huh? But your brother BlueBlood, who been down with you for 10 years, started from the bottom. Now he done passed everybody up, and everybody jealous, man. I told BlueBlood that. I said, BlueBlood, you the hottest. What I tell? I want to quote myself. Anyways, y'all know where I'm going. I forget. I told him this about 3 or 4 months ago, dog. I said, you the hottest thing going. Motherfuckers are mad, man. Motherfuckers been in the game 5, 10 years, and you come in 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and you got 200,000 subs. They mad. And then you get a job. And then matter of fact, they call you a partner. They call you a partner. They don't call you an employee. You flying down, getting the deal done with Adrian Broner. You confirm with Team Crawford to get the deal done. You done elevated your family. You got 8, 9. See, they mad, man, because this man has kept his family together. I mean, they mad, man. We got these baby daddies mad at this man. They mad at this man. And I'm talking about everybody that's dissing Terence Crawford. I don't know who you are because I don't watch your videos, but I'm talking to you. How about that? I want all the smoke. Anybody who's dissing BlueBlood by using Terence Crawford name, you're not really black. Because you still don't have, you forgave Bob Arum. Isn't he a Jew? Aren't Jews destroying black people, publicly humiliating black people now? Aren't they? Don't Jews own all these networks? Whether you like PBC, NBC, Top Rank, whether you like all of them, don't they run these corporations? Aren't you supposed to be, man, they doing the black man wrong, man. I'm Team Kanye. I'm Team Kyrie. But you cut off a black man's event. He may have white partners. That's cool too. I don't have any white partners, but if I have a white great friend that I have. But I'm telling you this, if you can cut off or not pay or boycott a black man's event and you cut on Teofimo Lopez, oh, what type of black man are you? If this is a pro-black movement, wasn't y'all just boycotting Bob Arum before Terence Crawford? Before Devin Haney left? See, I ain't got nobody in my business, man. I ain't got no white people. Y'all say, why, Fred, why you don't talk about, I ain't got no white people in my life that don't like me. Oh, I think they like me. Oh, I think they like me. Oh, I think they hate me. Oh, I think, ain't that dance? Hit the dance. Hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. Hit the super chat. Hit the super chat. Hit the super chat. And I ain't got no monetization problems. I had my shit off for a whole year. It's like a dollar sign with a line through it, because I ain't monetized my damn my channel. But I'm gonna do it January 1st because I just want to see the growth of the channel and see what they restrict and see what I can and can't get away with. Because I don't know what I can and can't get away with. I'm the only one saying Jew. Everybody got nicknames. BlueBlood is a solid man. I disagreed with BlueBlood about the WCS stuff. I said, man, cut that shit out, man. I don't live in a gray area, man. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. Whether you can whoop my ass or not, you gonna know what Fred has to say about a situation. Because I'm not going to bed like, man, I should have said this. Man, I should have said that. Are you kidding me? What man does that? What man holds this? What man withholds the truth? Y'all motherfuckers boycotting a black man's network for a man y'all was just boycotting in January, February, March. And then Devin Haney. arrives, and Bob Arum and Devin Haney are daring to be great. Daring to be great. Hold up, I gotta pay the plumber. Yeah. Can you send the plumber money? Yep. Done deal, yo. Dre had to send the plumber, man, money. A Latino brother is my plumber. Latino brother. He makes a mint off of me. But y'all motherfuckers are sick to me. I wish, man, listen, man, man, oh, man. I've unsubscribed from a lot of people. So that's why I haven't seen none of these videos, man. Like I just couldn't take all the bullshit. Like Terence Crawford is the problem. Now I ain't open up no phone lines. I want to see your face. Show your face. Like I show my face. Show your face. Show your face, man. If you disagree, cam up and beam in. Nah, my house is so big, you idiot. My house is so big, and I'm doing the show. She in the other wing. Dre is on the other wing. Do you have wings in your house? Excuse me, on your estate? I got 3 ACs in my house, man. 3 ACs. I'm sorry, my matching. I'm sorry. I gotta self-correct myself, man. Anyways, man, shall I continue? Yes, I will. As we proceed to give you what you need. And I'll get you in a second. You got to cam up. If you disagree with me tonight, you got to cam up. I don't want no acronyms. I want the world to see you. Nah, Anthony, you got to cam up tonight. Cam up. If you disagree with me, cam up. We got a problem. We got a sickness, boss. Y'all motherfuckers hating on Deion Sanders. The man told you. The man told you. He said, if a Power 5 school comes, I must entertain it. And what does he do? He says, hey, big bro. Hey, little bro. I guarantee you I'm going to get you the job. Jackson State didn't want to give him the job. But you know what Deion did? He went to Colorado and got guaranteed money for the man. Jackson State is not paying this man's salary. It's going to look like they paying the salary now. Don't get me wrong. But he's donating millions of dollars to Jackson State. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now that coach is living his purpose. Now, I ain't taking calls tonight. Cam up. You want the link? Cam up. Anybody can cam up. Cam up. Y'all hating on BlueBlood, and it's sickening because y'all forgave Bob Arum. Remember 5 years ago? Remember 5 years ago when Eddie Hearn, remember Eddie Hearn? Y'all know that name? He's not as popular as he once was, right? I haven't seen one of his interviews in such a long time. Just the sound bites that other people play on Instagram and shit. But remember he was his dad. Remember his dad gave out slave contracts. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember I went to Texas, paid over $2,000 to go get that interview? I'm going to repeat that again. Out of my own money, I had already purchased my hotel and my airfare to go to where? Tank Davis fight. He was fighting a Mexican kid. But instead, I said I canceled that. I mean, I didn't cancel. I lost my money because I use Orbiz, and you can't get your money back on Orbiz. The shit is final, right? I don't get that insurance shit. You know what I mean? I went to where? I went to Arlington, Texas. Jose Ramirez versus the black brother with the long arms from Texas. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. He's like a journeyman now, but he was a champion at 140. It was a unification bout. And I went and discussed that shit with Eddie Hearn. about his dad and those slave contracts. Has anybody else ever done that shit? Nah, y'all ain't done that shit. But before Devin Haney signed with Hearn and those slave contracts, Maurice Hooker, thank you, dog. He was oh man, we was on that motherfucker. Helmet, dog. Helmet. He's a racist. He gives out slave contracts. Dumbass Dillian White laughing. And what do you know? Devin Haney signs with him, and guess what? And guess what the Blacker Spear does? Forgive Eddie Hearn. Y'all remember that? Forgive Eddie Hearn. Cool, man. Eddie Hearn, cool, dog. He the #1 promoter in the game, y'all. Yeah, he cool. Eddie Hearn, cool. Y'all remember that shit? Oh, Eddie Hearn, cool, man. He the shit, man. I want to do an interview. I just want to touch the hem of Eddie's garment. But he's still his father's son, though. Eddie Hearn is still his father's son. That's his dad blood running through his veins. His dad gave out slave contracts. Aren't you your father's son? Just like y'all Negroes forgave Jerry Jones? Huh? Oh, you forgave that motherfucker. Wherever Devin Haney goes, that's where your pro-blackness goes. Devin Haney goes with what's that motherfucker? Eddie Hearn. Bob Arum's a racist. He gives out slave contracts. Devin goes there. Oh, now we quiet about that. I know. But you can't forgive your brother Blue. I don't even think I'm using the wrong word, forgive. You can't shut up, because what you did was you shut down because you're pro-black, right? A black man gives a black fighter his career high payday. I'm going to repeat that again. A black man gives a black fighter his career high payday because you're pro-black. I support everything black. You turn off that network. To go to Bob Arum's. Oh my God. Oh man. Hey, I just want to validate what I said. The dining room hall heater is on for all y'all. See, look, we got different heaters in the house and shit. Can y'all see that? I just want to make my haters even more mad. Oh man. See, you text the heater's on. No. Y'all can't see that. The dining room heater is on. It's different. It's different over here. Oh my God, man. Y'all can't find it in your pro-black hearts to shut up about Terence Crawford. You can't find it in your pro-black hearts to forgive Terence Crawford and let BlueBlood eat, and then he may give you a job. He may get you a job. But no. But I guarantee you, watch this shit. I guarantee you. So this is Devin Haney's last fight, right? This is Devin Haney's last fight. Wherever Devin Haney goes, that's where the black people going. Like on the internet, I'm telling you, that's where they go. I'm telling you. Because before he signed, Bob Arum was a devil. Terence Crawford was suing him, and it was wrong. Man, listen. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and another thing, too. It's gotten so bad in these streets. I got you, Anthony. It's gotten so bad in these streets. It's getting so bad in these streets. that they creating fake Twitter accounts now. BLK Prime has come out and said, you guys want to beam in? Beam in. Beam in. They said it was a fake Twitter account saying that they ain't got the what that shit say. Let me read this shit. Oh my God. Fighters and vendors, BLK Prime. This is a Twitter. Fighters and vendors will receive all monies owed after revenue from gate, pay-per-view, and sponsors are accounted for. Please be patient with us. We're a new operation. New era of boxing. And they said it's not them, but y'all motherfuckers still talking about the shit. Y'all motherfuckers already got discredited with the gloves. Everlast took full responsibility for it. And it's not, and guess what? It's the commission's fault. It's the commission's fault. Go after the commission. But we have no power. We don't have no sense of power even in our minds. We rather get on the line and talk about Terence Crawford. No, how about you email the commissioners? How about you put them on blast? Somebody will get it to them if you have a platform. The Omaha Athletic Commission. How about you email them? Talk about them. They said keep on fighting. Case in point, Deontay Wilder was fighting what's the young man's name? What's the old man's name? Luis Ortiz. And Luis Ortiz had a hell of a round, 8th or 9th round, 7th round, whatever round that was. And it is a rule. It is a rule in the New York Athletic State Commission that the doctor can intervene and check the fighter. Paulie was complaining, what's going on? What's going on? It was a rule. But people didn't know the rules. I don't know what the rules is for a busted glove. But how about you go to the people that has the answers? Remember when we thought that it was the glove gate, the Fury glove gate? What did I say we should do? I said we need to go to the commission. And I bought a ticket, and guess what happened the very next morning? COVID. Isn't that funny? They canceled the meeting. I was going to catch a Southwest flight that morning. Y'all remember? Y'all gave me $300, and we end up that $300, I believe, went to Jaquan plus another $500 or $1,000, whatever it was. Y'all remember that? And but yeah, man, that's the reality of this thing. You got to go to the people that have the power. But that's why I say that's why they can treat us like any fucking thing, because we rather banter on the line, banter on the line instead of challenging and speaking truth to power. You're not speaking truth to power. Making 100 videos on the internet. You know how you speak truth to power? You confront Eddie Hearn. You know how you speak truth to power? You confront Oscar De La Hoya. You know how you speak truth to power? You confront Bob Arum. And guess who did all of that? Me. I'm raising my hand with 2 hands. Me. You know what I mean? So anyways, man, you ready, Anthony? I want the world to hear you. Just come in and be devil's advocate as you always are. Champagne Blues. Go ahead, man.
Man, I just want to tell you, man, you know, you got some good points, but you the wrong person to talk about it, because you sound like a hypocrite. You know, you're one of the main guys that are hating on black men. You know, because you don't agree with some of the ways they do business, and some people may not agree with some of the ways that you do business too. You know, but you know, you sound like a whole hypocrite right now.
Well, let me explain. Let me mute you for a second, because see now you see how people deflect. It's not about the messenger. It's about the message. It's not about the message. It's not about and I'm not a hypocrite. It's not about the we're not even going to talk about that. He's trying to change the conversation. No, we're talking about what's happening now. This is what's the problem with black people. They're concerned with the messenger. They think Jesus is coming back. They got to have the perfect messenger. You think who's the perfect messenger? Do you want the truth or a perfect messenger telling the truth? You need devil in a blue dress, huh? The devil that's what you're talking about. You need a devil. You're used to hearing a devil in a blue dress. That's basically what you're hearing. Go ahead, man.
No, the message is adulterated when it's coming from a person that is hypocritical and always cheering for another black company or other black fighters that they don't like or care for to fail. So coming from you, it just sounds like hate. Ooh. And that's why I tell you, when you talk about stuff, you should talk about it in all honesty. But you go with narratives, but you're mad at these other guys for going with their narratives right now. See, you can't be someone living in a glass house and then throwing rocks. You understand what I'm saying? So just like you can preach your narrative online, let them guys preach their narrative online. You disagree? Hey, I disagree. But to try to call them out, all they're gonna do is turn around and call you out. You understand what I'm saying? That's why.
I mean, this is so easy to disprove. You're literally. I rather keep talking than debating you. I rather would, because I am talking about one man to save 100 black fighters, to save 100 Mexican fighters. One black man is holding them back. One black man has destroyed the money, and that's the problem that we have in the community. You think everybody can go. Everybody can't go. Al Heyman is destroying these fighters' careers. You don't get your prime back. You don't get time back. How many fighters have to come out and say, I want to fight more than once a year? Every fighter at PBC that has been interviewed, that has been asked that question, has said, I want to fight more than once a year, which means their representation is not doing their job. And this is just, you're literally just wasting time. You're wasting airspace, because in the past month, J-Rock, Erickson Lubin said he's fighting this month. Gary Russell has come out and said, Earl Spence have come out and said that. Deontay Wilder has come out and said that. Andy Ruiz has come out and said that. Jamal Charlo has come out and said that. Richardson Hitcherson has come out and said that. Darwin Price has come out and said that. Did I say Gary Russell? I said Gary. So the list goes on. I just list off 14 people. So the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And at the end of the day, when you tell the truth, it stands alone. And that's the problem we have. We sit back and we say, oh man, Al Heyman this. See, because we have a superiority complex. And this is what you have. You have a superiority complex. And you're just coming over here just wasting time. You're literally just wasting time. You're wasting airspace just to disagree with me, because that's what you do every night. But the reality is, Earl Spence can't fight a quality fight until the summer. Truth is, Deontay Wilder's not fighting 3 times a year like he said. He's not. Truth is, Andy Ruiz is not fighting. Truth is, Charles Martin just said in the interview that I saw on Instagram, he want to fight more than once a year. Leo Santa Cruz said he wants to fight more than once a year. Abner Mares just said, I want to fight again. So it goes on and on.
Okay, let me just stop you, because you've been talking for a long time. Can I say something?
Yeah, but you can give your closing remark. Give your closing remark.
I got to close out. Okay.
Yeah, because it makes no sense. We're just going to spin cycles. So go ahead.
So let's name one that has fought as often as they would like to fight, and we know who that is.
No, we don't say his name.
Yeah, Canelo can fight as he's the one that can say, "Hey, I'm gonna fight 3 times. I'm gonna go after these guys who have these belts." Why can't he do that? He can do that because he's putting the butts in the seats. He's putting the eyes in front of the screen, so people are paying the money. So the guys who they can say, "Hey, we're gonna pay you this much money," and they know they're gonna get the return back on. Those are the guys that are doing. So when you talk about it's one black guy, no, it's several promoters. It's several big promoters, and their biggest
Name
stars.
people. I name people. Name.
Listen. You
No,
know who they all
name.
have to
No,
name?
no, don't know who
Bob
you
Arum.
are.
Oh,
Bob
Top
Arum,
Rank.
Devin Haney will fight 3 times in 10 months. Shakur
Top Rank.
Stevenson 3 times.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I listened to you for 5 minutes. Top
But this
Rank.
is my show, though. This is my show. This is my show. I'm taking charge tonight. No, because we coming in running these narratives. If you're not going to give
If you're not gonna
absolute,
let me get it out,
but you're not going to give, if you're not going to give absolutes to substantiate your claims,
hey, I just started it, but you won't let me get it out.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Give your closing remark.
Top Rank. You got the biggest stars over there. They're not fighting three. They're not fighting three times a year. They're stars. They're not fighting 3 times a year. The guys that are making big money. You understand what I'm saying? You got the guys over at Eddie Hearn's place. Those are crap fights, dude. They're not getting no good fights over there. Even the fights for Canelo, they're not good fights. But he puts people in front of the TV, and he puts people in the stands, so they're able to do that. He's getting the big sponsors for them to be able to pay them the big money.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's not just one. It's not one person. It's not one person. And you also had to look at it and say that it's just the business of boxing. It's been like that for years. This didn't just start. This did not just start.
See, you're not giving examples. You're not giving examples like I have. You're just talking. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, because I can disprove you.
I gave you an example of the one person who is fighting when they want to fight.
All right. I appreciate it, Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate you. I'm going to disprove him. This is so easy, man. Devin Haney just signed, right? Right? He fought in June and he fought in October. And they say he's going to fight in May. That's 3 fights in 11 months. Teofimo just came back, right? From an injury, right? He fought in August and December. That's 2 fights in 3 months. Keyshawn Davis, if he hadn't had an injury, he would have had 3 fights in 5 months. Shakur Stevenson. Let's go through Shakur Stevenson, because he had a hell of a run. Because hold up one second. So when we come back and we talking this, Shakur Stevenson he fought September, he fought December, and he fought April, if I'm not mistaken. That's 3 times. Am I right? Am I not mistaken? Going in. Tyson Fury fought 2 times this year. I understand if you're making $30 million a fight. I understand but if you're making $2 million, $3 million a fight, Devin making $3 million a fight, he fought 3 times. Arthur Beterbiev would have fought 3 times this year, but he got an injury. Remember, he fought January, then he beat Joe Smith, and then he would have fought Anthony Yard in September, October, but he caught an injury, right? And then they had to delay it because of Ramadan in September, October, and now they fighting in January. So he would have 3 fights in a year. Who's another star on Top Rank? Because we dealing with American companies, right? Tell me another star. I'm waiting. The median between 1 and 3 is 2. Who fought twice for PBC last year? Because we're comparing stars, right? Who fought twice? So you got to come with the facts. Come with the facts. Come with the facts. Don't come with your opinion. This is why I always win. You can call it hate. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it whatever you want. Whatever you want as it pertains to Al Heyman. But Earl Spence said on this show he want to fight 3 times a year. He's only fought once this year. He's scheduled to fight once next year. Danny Garcia fought once this year. Any other star you want to bring up? Tank fought once this year. Anybody else? Anybody else? And that's the point I'm making. All these $1 million fighters that you see on PBC is not making 3. Jamel Charlo fought once this year. Dog. And because I'm standing up telling the truth. All right, we'll see. We'll see next year when Earl Spence only fight once. We'll see. When Jamal Charlo ain't fought in 18 months. Jamal Charlo is the Canelo Pawn. That's a fact. I sound like BlueBlood. That's a fact. PBC prospects aren't even fighting. Stevie Fulton can't even go over to Japan and fight Inoue for $5 million. They'll probably get that man over there. Victor Ortiz, is that his name? What's that motherfucking name? Victor Ortiz? Not Victor Ortiz. God, I hate when I do this. The name, I know the name, but who's the one that fought Berto? Victor Cruz? Ortiz Victor? Anyways, he said he was coming back fighting for a belt. Al Heyman said Virgil Ortiz. Thank you, dog. Victor Ortiz and Virgil Ortiz. So Virgil Ortiz is the young one. David Benavidez only fought once this year. Oh my God. This is too easy. How many times Floyd fought this year? 3. This is too easy, y'all. You making my job easy. That's why when you talk facts, people come in here with emotional opinions. Yeah, you come in here. All you got to do is pay the people. Just do comparative analysis. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder 1 fight. Tyson Fury 2 fights. Who's number 2 on Top Rank? I don't know. Arthur Beterbiev? Injuries kept him from fighting 3 times this year. And his religious commitments. Number 3, Devin Haney. 3 fights in 11 months. So Tank Davis would be equivalent. Tank Davis would be equivalent to Devin Haney because he's probably the 3rd best fighter on PBC. Devin Haney, 3 fights in 11 months. Tank Davis, 1 fight. Earl Spence is equivalent to Arthur Beterbiev, right? He's probably the 2nd best fighter, right? He's probably the best fighter, but he is the 2nd best fighter based off of pay scale, right? Pay scale, popularity, whatever the case may be. Not popularity. Arthur Beterbiev, he had 2 fights, but he would have had 3. Right? He got injured and delayed the Anthony Yard fight. It's supposed to be October 28th. Y'all remember that? He would have fought 3 times this year. Earl Spence once. And those prospects are fighting every month. I can't even keep up with the prospects. Y'all gonna have to tell me how many times they done fought. Keyshawn Davis would have fought 4 times this year, but got injured and had to sit out. Xavier Nandez is going to have one more fight before his Puerto Rican Day fight in June. I'm spitting facts. Shall we keep going? Tell me a PBC fighter and their contemporary equal. Their contemporary equal on Top Rank. Top Rank has fought more. So that means they got paid more. Tyson Fury, $50 million. Deontay Wilder, I don't know. Maybe 5, maybe 3, maybe 7. So I'm gonna agree with y'all. I'm hating on Al Heyman. I'll take that to the bank. You ain't even got to say that to me anymore. Disprove my facts. Don't come in here and say I'm hating on another man. Disprove my facts. That's what you need to do. Disprove me. Prove me wrong. You can't. Marv Nation, 2.5 million for the same division, different belt. Al Heyman, $510,000. Those fighters gonna make $110,000 when they walk away from that fight. Oh yeah, they got to pay Al Heyman. They got to pay their fighters. They got to pay the promoter. They got to pay taxes. And if that fight is in LA, they can forget about it. We pay 10%. We pay 10 cents on every dollar goes to taxes. You better pray that fight's in Vegas or Texas. That's all I'm saying. Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson got $3 million. He got 2.8. Valdez got 3 something for that fight. Y'all remember that? I don't know if y'all remember that. That's comparative to a Tank Davis fight. Is Tank's Tank opponent getting $3 million? Or Rolly getting 500,000? How many times Rolly fought this year? Rolly would be equivalent to Teofimo Lopez, right? Popular, talk a lot. Nah, Tio's better, but you get what I'm saying. He done fought twice. August, September, October, November, December. He done fought twice in 4 months. He done fought twice in 4 months. There's no comparison, y'all. And this is a white man doing this. A white man is having all these black fighters fight. A white man is getting these black fighters fight there. Isn't it about fights? Or is it about opinions on the internet? Is it about opinions on the internet or is it about the fighters fighting? It's about the fighters fighting, right? Ah, okay. So you only black when you can root for your favorite fighter? Is that what it is? You're only black when you can root for your favorite fighter. That's it. You're not black when you got to confront Oscar. That's why I gave up on that shit, man. That shit is a fraud, man. Hit the Cash App, man. Hit the Cash App. I make $5 an hour on this show, and I'm not complaining. I love this show. So come with facts. Come with facts. You can't come with facts and disprove me. Was Al Heyman trying to sell Errol Spence off? Y'all forgot about that shit, huh? Al Heyman was feeding Errol Spence to Canelo for $55 million. He was going to give him Errol Spence and $55 million this year. He was begging him to fight him in September. Do y'all remember that? Oh, man, we don't want to talk about that, huh? That was blasphemy. That should have told the PBC right there, oh, I'm never getting a fight. Oh. So y'all was happy with Earl. Y'all was happy with. Let me pull this article up because y'all niggas. So since Earl Spence is y'all favorite fighter, right? Let's see. PBC. Canelo. Boxing scene. We need to pull this shit up. Oh, yeah, I found it just like that. Oh yeah. So where's the smoke for Al? Isn't Earl Spence y'all favorite fighter? Earl Spence y'all favorite fighter, right? Is Earl Spence y'all favorite fighter or nah? I'm asking. I'm just asking. Is Earl Spence y'all favorite fighter? If Earl Spence is y'all favorite fighter, I need to slow down and say this shit. If Earl Spence is your favorite fighter, why are you not holding Al Heyman accountable for paying Canelo $55 million to fight Earl Spence, and Earl Spence got to go up 17 pounds? And this was 17 pounds in May, June, July, August, 17 pounds in 5 months, not 5 years, not 3-fight deal like they did Andre Ward. How Andre Ward did it to get the Kovalev. He took 2 fights. He took 3 fights total, 2 fights at 175. And the third fight he fought Kovalev. Y'all remember that? Oh man. But if this motherfucker, why aren't y'all mad now? Look. Al was going to sell Earl Spence off. Do y'all understand business? Earl Spence would have been a 3-1 underdog, maybe 3.5 underdog to Canelo. You know what the black people would have said? Oh, man, but he sparred heavyweights, man. And didn't check peep game, though. Canelo wouldn't have fought him at 164. That's a guarantee. Canelo would have Earl would have to go up to 168 for that fight. Promise you. Guaranteed. Or 166. Guaranteed. That was the start of the negotiations. They would have settled on 166 minimum. And he would have gave Earl his $20 million. It would have been the biggest fight ever. But it wouldn't have ended well for Earl. Earl would be carrying the results of that fight for the rest of his life, let alone career. Someone case in point, Kell Brook. See, but y'all just like talking narratives, though. I like telling the truth. I wouldn't put my son in the basketball games with 12-year-olds right now. He ain't ready. Oh, man, yeah, man, I'll let your son. No. We going to work. I'm hiring this basketball trainer, and we're going to train with him 2 to 3 times a week for the next 2 years, and we're going to see where we're at when Lincoln's 10. And then we're going to assess the situation. I'm not selling my kid off. But y'all love Earl Spence, though. You don't love Earl Spence. Y'all not Earl Spence fans. I'm an Earl Spence fan because I can tell Earl Spence the truth. I can tell Earl Spence, nah, dog. If Earl Spence would have signed to fight Canelo, I'd be like, what the fuck is Earl Spence and Al Heyman doing? I don't give a fuck how much money he's making. And I'm going to go out on a limb that his dad, Earl Sr., will probably say the same goddamn thing. Keith Thurman fought 1 time this year. Mario Barrios 1 time this year. This shit is bad, y'all. I just listed off the whole roster of PBC. 80, I just listed off 70% of their A-list roster. One time this year. Boots, one time this year, but he's not PBC. But here's the catch with Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis is going to be the Jamal Charlo Pond. Boots Ennis really think that they don't want to fight him. And the media is running with that narrative because they don't know any better. They won't pay him. They won't pay the opponent. Okay, let's hypothetically. See, you gotta. I'm gonna help you guys explain something. No, no. Top Rank has over 250 fighters too. You gotta do the work. You guys got to know this shit. Top Rank has well over 200 fighters. Y'all just reading off narratives, man. No, man. Anyways. Let me say this. Where was I at? Jaron Boots Ennis. I'm gonna help it make sense for y'all. Okay, so y'all understand how this boxing shit works. No one wants to fight Boots Ennis, right? Right. So they announce his opponent. It's an opponent we've never seen or heard before, right? And you say, why, Fred? Why, Fred? Because when you bring another fighter from another country and you give him American dollars and it's not pesos, it's not their native money, and they say 50 to 75,000 American dollars and they can take that money to their country, they feel amazing. So what they do is they pay this man $100,000 to fly over here from another country and do what? Fight Jaron Ennis. See, that's how you don't understand. You guys are just running with the narratives. They won't fight him. Keith Thurman will fight that man if you paid him. Are you kidding me? Sean Porter would fight that man if you paid him. I don't know what the number is. Earl Spence would fight that man if you paid him. So how do you go from nobody will fight him, right? See, this is you got to make it make sense. You go from nobody will fight him to his opponent being nobody we've ever heard of. So we just skipped through 500 American fighters. We just fuck it. Nobody at 154 will come down to fight him. No one from 140 will come up to fight him. Nobody. We got to go. Jaron Ennis is so good. Jaron Ennis is so good that no one to fight him. So no one want to fight Sugar Ray Leonard? So no one want to fight Hitman Hers? No one want to fight Marvin Hagler. It took him 40 to 50 fights to get his shot. No one wanted to fight him. No one wanted to fight Floyd. He fought 12 times in a year. No one wanted to fight Mike Tyson. He fought 17 times in 12 months. It's money, you dummies. It's money, you dummies. So they go from Jaron Ennis still being a co-main event fighter now. I'm going to repeat this again so y'all motherfuckers understand the truth. Y'all got to understand the realities of this shit. Jaron Ennis is a co-main event on Tank Davis' card. But no one to fight him. So why won't they pay him then? You see what I mean? You see how do you understand how people are not astute enough to understand the business of boxing? Y'all really believe no one will fight Jaron Ennis? Are you kidding me? Are y'all kidding me? That's the biggest lie going. That's one of the biggest lies going in boxing now. Oh, no one to fight Jaron Ennis, man. He's the baddest thing. Man, listen, you give me $3 or $4 million, I'll fight him. But they ain't got it in the budget to give him. That's why they went across. That's why they went to another country to find a fighter to fight him. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Holland. We'll get there in a second. See, that's what Jaron Ennis is, a political pawn right now. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Jaron Ennis really believes in his head no one wants to fight him. No, Jaron Ennis, no one wants to pay them, Jaron. That's why you're fighting a guy named Yabba 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 Dabba Doo Yabba Yabba. You think if BLK Prime paid Terence Crawford, now the price will be $15 million to fight Jaron Ennis? You don't think Terence Crawford will fight Jaron Ennis? Are you kidding me? Do you understand money? Do you think Andre Berta will come out of retirement for $3 million? He damn sure would. Man, you crazy, man. Y'all don't get the realities of this, man. Y'all don't get the realities of this shit, man. It is just beyond my own understanding how y'all just sit here and run with narratives. Everybody's afraid of Jaron Ennis. People still fought Earl Spence. They found the money for Chris Algieri. They found the money for Kell Brook. Did they find the money for Kell Brook? Oh my God. Did they find the money for Ugas? Did they find the money for Sean Porter? Everybody's afraid of Wilder, but everybody wants to fight him. They found the money for Dominic Brazil. Who else was a killer? Tank Davis, right? Leo Santa Cruz says, I'll fight him. Pay me, Al. That was a career high payday for Leo Santa Cruz. Y'all don't get it. Jaron Boots Ennis is going to cheaply fight for a vacant belt. Do y'all understand that shit? Thank you for bringing that up. He's not fighting in a $15 million fight. These networks ain't paying for that shit. That's why y'all don't get it. That's y'all just be lost in the sauce, man. Lost. Y'all just believing all this shit. Nah, the show almost over now. You can come in tomorrow. I'm cooking now. I feel good right now. Let me take this off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, you can disprove me tomorrow. You're more than welcome to. I'll be here. It's our Friday. Keep your facts. Everybody's afraid of Jaron Ennis. No one's running from Tyson Fury. He beat Wilder. Everybody running towards him. It's a career high payday for him. That's why. Those fighters knew they were going to lose to Floyd. You don't think Robert Garcia knew he was going to lose to Floyd? I mean, not Robert Garcia. Robert Guerrero. No disrespect to Andre Berto. You don't think Berto knew he was going to lose? Who else did he fight during that stretch? Drawing a blank. Those 6 fights. Man, I don't even know, dog. Oh, Maidana. I'm going to tell you something for real, for real. That Floyd Mayweather Maidana was all cap. The second fight was all cap. All cap. So they ran it back. Oh, man, it was all cap. Floyd played y'all. Floyd played y'all. Maidana knew he was gonna lose that second fight. How the fuck you gonna beat Floyd? And he done fought you for 12 rounds. And you're not as good a fighter in the second fight as you was in the first fight. Now he hit him one time, but he didn't think he could beat him. It's all about money, y'all. It's about money. I'm gonna give you a career high payday. Come in, the ratings are up. There's no other fighter that we can bring in right now that can give us 1.5 million pay-per-views. So if we're doing 1.1, I don't know what the numbers were. I'm hypothetically right now. Maybe if we can get to 1.5. Floyd, go in there and say, if these people want a rematch, I'll give them a rematch. Floyd, do you want to fight him again? Oh, it's easy work. Okay, let's keep him alive. Let's keep him alive. And let's tell the fans, if you want a rematch, you can get it. It's really, really that simple. It's really, really that simple. And someone just sent me this too. See, I didn't even know this. Keon over there hating too. None support for Terence Crawford duck tour and questioning his lies. Self-hate and sell out. This is sad, man. This is sad. Self-hate and sell out. Okay. I'm glad you're there, Keon, because I'm gonna just bring back the same points. I'm gonna bring back the same points. Do you watch Golden Boy fights? Self-hate or sell out? Did you not buy the BLK Prime fight and instead watch Bob Arum, who says he's a racist? He don't pay the fighters. Did you not watch a black man pay another fighter his career high payday and instead you clicked on ESPN? I thought we was fighting Jews now. I thought we were anti-Jews. I thought we were Team Kyrie. I thought we was Team Kyrie. That's why I said, see, here's the reality of this thing. Keon, Ego, Mark, what's his name? Oh my gosh, what's his name? Oh man, I'm drawing a blank on his name. Young man from St. Louis. Anyways, him. I don't know why am I drawing. It's about money. It's about money. These algorithms say spew hate about Terence Crawford, and I guarantee you, Money Brown, thank you. I guarantee you they'll come. That's the promise. I guarantee you they'll come. They'll come in the droves. People are here for it. Inoue just became undisputed. Why don't we push Inoue versus Stevie Fulton? I haven't seen Fanon in a long time. I don't know what he's saying. Like I said, whoever's saying it, man, they frauds, because if you can forgive a promoter, listen, Cool Boy Steph, yes. If you can forgive a promoter, why can't you support BlueBlood? Tell me a black YouTuber that's hating on Bob Arum right now. Tell me. I'm waiting. Tell me. Tell me. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. You're not. It's not. See, if we stick to the truth is PBC fighters aren't fighting. The man who has the money has the power. I'm going to repeat this. The man who has the power has the money. I'm going to say this one more time. The man who has the power The man who has the money has the power. And I want all the smoke. I'm not going to watch the videos, but we'll have fun with it tomorrow. If they respond, I'm not watching it, but y'all just tell me if they responded and I'll respond. I'll pretend I watched it and I'll respond. And they're going to say, but you hating on Al Heyman. Yes, I'm hating on Al Heyman because Al Heyman is hating on Earl Spence, Tank Davis, Deontay Wilder, Gary Russell, and the list goes on. Let me read the super chat. Present y'all for. Don't you and the LDBC bear some responsibility for hate Crawford receives today? I would say I never disrespected Crawford. And feel free. You can go to 2018, 2000. I was telling him what Bob is going to do. Bob is going to put a ceiling on his pay. And when Al Heyman had the money, he could have went over there and got the money. I've always, the same way I always, not all the time, but many times I always said somewhere in the video, I think he's a hell of a father. He has all his kids with one woman. Go back and check the facts, because I know what I said. The same way, even when I disagree with LeBron, I always state that. But I'm going to say this. It's 2022 now. The circumstances are way different now. Way different. Way different. Al Heyman has the power and the money. Steven Espinoza has the power and the money. Earl Spence is not paying for this fight. Terence Crawford is not paying for this fight. And that's all I'm going to say. So whoever has the money has the power. And the reality is we are afraid to admit that. Because guess what? It's not YouTube friendly. It's not YouTube friendly. It's not. Because if we kill the narrative, we won't make any money. Well, not we. I don't make any money. I'm not saying I'm opposed to making money. But we ain't hitting the Cash App, though. We ain't hitting the Cash App. We ain't hitting the Cash App. So the reality is in 2022, we are living in today. The answer is, the solution is, wow. What has Terence Crawford done? Let me omit that. What has Terence Crawford done to be hated so much when Terence Crawford wasn't paying for the fight? Because you invalidate your argument by saying, "Oh, he only made X amount of dollars." And if you take everyone at their word, let's take everyone at their word. Okay. Earl Spence said, I wasn't getting a guarantee either. Let's take everyone at their word. Okay. Because if you believe that, then you got to believe Crawford. Crawford said, I already got $5 million. So how can that $5 million be attached to his purse if he's already paid? So $5 million plus what he made Saturday night. Because don't y'all say, see, this is how I'm going to invalidate you. Al Heyman pays under the table. Al Heyman does this. Al Heyman on the back end. Al Heyman on the front end. Al Heyman in the middle. Al Heyman on the top. Al Heyman on the bottom. Al Heyman in the east. Al Heyman in the west. Al Heyman in the north. Al Heyman in the south. Al Heyman is Jesus, I said. Al Heyman is Jesus, I said. Al Heyman is the motherfucking truth, I said. Al Heyman pleases Jesus Christ in the flesh. Jesus Christ in the flesh. He prints Bibles and money at the same damn time. Ha ha. Ain't that what y'all said? So isn't that what another black man is doing? Because you take them at their word. Take everybody at their word and don't call nobody a liar. This is too much like common sense. So you're going to create a narrative and spin it, which is fine because that's your fan base. But if you want the truth, come into the barbershop. So Earl Spence say, I'm not getting a guarantee either. Take the man at his word. Crawford said, I got $5 million already on a Brian Custard interview. And then he got 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million Saturday night. So I guess he did get 10 million. I don't know. But the fact is, he got a bigger guarantee than Mr. Backend. Mr. Backend offered 0 for Al. I mean, 0 for Earl, 0 for Terence. Al on the back end, Al on the front end, Al on the back end, Al on the back end. I sound like I'm in Coming to America. Ha 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 ha. You just gotta trust me. I don't open up books. I open up paychecks. I don't pay fighters. I pay myself. These fighters think I'm their advisor when I'm their robber. These fighters don't know that give me a glass of water. I think I'm trying to parch right now. You see this Gucci belt? I paid $700 for it. You see Jamal Charlo? He ain't fought in 18 months. But I got him when I got him where I want him. Because he needs a fight now. Now he's gonna go against his contract and take half of what his contract says. Because we ain't got no money to pay him his full salary. And then we gonna go to the next fighter. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have Louis the Coopers just call everybody and just say, Louis, hey, fighter A, fighter B, fighter C. I got $250,000 for you because we ain't got enough money for you. So if you take this $250,000 for you, I promise we'll find a belt for you. And I promise you, haven't we come through before? Oh man. No, man. See, I know what that see. I got rich man problems. I know what that property tax look like. I know what these fighters are paying if they own a house. I know if you own property. If you own property, yeah. These fighters really want to fight, man. These fighters are tired of Twitter beefs. These fighters are tired of it. They're tired of it, man. Can we just get these young men in the ring? And it's done. But until then, it's going to be narrative. Jaron Ennis. Everyone's scared of Jaron Ennis. If you think Keith Thurman is afraid of Jaron Ennis, nah, he just want to get paid. He knows what he's up against. And why not? Right? Why not? Ain't that what you're complaining about, the money? Terence Crawford is not complaining. But that's the whole thing though, man. When you ain't never seen a contract outside of your job. See, super chat these guys and ask them. You ain't got no sound, Donald. If super chat these guys, have you seen a contract outside of your job? Because men who make, create, and sign contracts, it's a different mindset than going to a 9-to-5. I'm just comparing. I'm not saying one is better than the other. Obviously, it's better if you own the shit, right? Obviously, it's better. I'm just saying this. It's a different. Ask them, when was the last time you was offered a contract for your talents? It could be for writing. It could be for YouTube. It could be for making movies. It could be for plumbing. It could be for electrical work. Show me a contract that you had to negotiate. Show me a contract you had to negotiate. Tell them to put it online. Take the details away. Show me the contract. Show the contract. Because if you super chat them, they should be able to pull it up immediately. Because I can go in that next room and pull out, well, I just paid my plumber. So that's a contract right there. But at the end of the day, show me. That they won't. It's a different mindset, man. At the end of the day, it's a completely different mindset. And we're going to get out of here in a little minute. But at the end of the day, I say this. Search for the truth. Search for the truth. All right? And be honest. The same way Al Heyman came in and delayed Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao along with Bob Arum, they both delayed it. Al came in the game and used Floyd Mayweather to sign the fighters, build the stable, get the hedge fund money, get the money from Showtime, get the money from Fox. He leveraged Floyd Mayweather's influence to get all of this, to get everything that we see in PBC is in large part due to Floyd's Mayweather influence in 2000 in the teens. That fight didn't happen for 5 years after PBC was invented. Y'all remember that? So keep the same energy. Be consistent. But we didn't. We went along for the Floyd Mayweather ride. He fought Manny Pacquiao on the 5th fight. So what does that tell you? There was a plan. I repeat, Manny Pacquiao fought Floyd Mayweather on Floyd Mayweather's 5th fight out of 6-fight deal with Showtime. So what does that tell you? It was a plan in the beginning. The same way Jaron Ennis is fighting a nobody from another country so they don't have to pay him. So when Earl Spence fights Terence Crawford, Jaron Ennis fights for a vacant belt for a fight contracted at less than $1 million. Do you understand that? So the same blind faith that y'all had for Al Heyman, even though he delayed the Floyd Mayweather, him and Bob purposely delayed that fight for an additional 5 years, is the same blind faith you should give BLK Prime and Blue Blood Sports TV. That's all I'm saying. And until then, I think that we need to hold tight. And I think I'm pretty much done. We can get out of here 2 hours on the DZOT, 153 on the DZOT. I'm done. If you disagree with me, I gave you a chance to disagree with me and beam in. You didn't beam in. I appreciate you, Anthony, beaming in. And you can disprove me tomorrow. But I mean, if you ain't got no facts, you just coming in going, and I know you're gonna bring up some 2009, 8 facts, but we talking about 2022. In 2022, the narrative changed every time your favorite fighter changes his opinion, y'all change. Every time, dog. It's like you can't tell the truth about your favorite fighter. Oh man. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Oh man. What's the gentleman's name? Mark Breland stopped that fight too soon. I called D 3 days after the fight. Sunday, Monday. I called him Tuesday about 10 o'clock my time. And I was calling to check up on him. He said, man, I didn't want to stop the fight. I said, shit, D, I would have stopped that fight. He says, I know, man, but I wanted to keep on going. I said, man, you got a family, dog. Fuck that. I don't want to see a man die. I never seen a man die till I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. I told Deontay Wilder that, and I would say it again. How many times have I told that story? So I'm not lying. D is like, I love D like a brother. He lives like 8 miles down the road from me. I've never seen his house, but you know, we've spoken about it, and I'm happy for him. He got generational money. He has a great family. Boxing worked out for him, and he's winning. So he's chilling. He ain't tripping off of none of this shit. You know what I mean? I wish I could, man. I wish I could change that. Deontay Wilder is happy. He has a beautiful woman, a beautiful family. Malik Scott is his best friend. Malik Scott done lost 80 pounds, man. He's in the best shape of his life. Training people, living a great life. Deontay Wilder is having a great life, man. They happy, man. His other trainer, Joey Scott, is training Olympic athletes. The whole team is doing well, man. Tay Jones just had a baby, got married. The whole team is doing well, man. You know, I'm on the outside looking in. I love D. I don't have to call him every year. He's happy, man. I see him in LA. I don't have to call him. I just say, hey, D, in my mind. Hey, D, have a great night. Have a great time. No, man, I love him like I love D like a brother. I swear to God. And I will tell D the truth. That's just who I am. That shit would bother me for a lifetime. That shit would drive me insane. If I saw Deontay Wilder die in the ring, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no, man. Nah. If I saw any fighter die in the ring, that shit would drive me insane. Don't you know when Earl Spence got in that car accident, I was sick. I saw Earl Spence first fight out here in LA. I saw it, my own eyes. It was him, Jamel Herring, and Marcus Brown on one card. It was in some motherfucking casino. I saw him with my own eyes. I saw his first fight. He don't know, but I watched him fight. I would be sick if Earl didn't recover from that car accident. I was sick for Patrick Day. Patrick Day hurt my heart, and I never met the kid. But imagine your era. You know what I mean? Like, you know these fighters, you interview these fighters, and they get a life-changing accident. Oh, my. No, man, I don't wish that on anybody. I don't. Anyways, man, I appreciate you guys, man. I don't know if it was a good show or not, but I said my piece. And now I can go to bed peacefully. You thought Helena's? Yeah, Helena's. Yeah, Helena's was out too. But yeah, man. Love y'all, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Peace, y'all.